What's good, Authentic fam? Welcome back to Authentic Alphas. Go ahead and like that video on the way in. From now on, that's pretty much going to be my intro. It's like, yo, like this on the way in. If I'm going to continue doing YouTube, guys, you're gonna have to help me out. So, really, what's happening is you got to be up on this algorithm. You got to be on the likes. You got to be on the comments, or it's just like it's not even worth doing the content anymore. So if you guys want to continue seeing the content, you're gonna have to really get supportive with the likes. Like I need like 80% like rate. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really see anybody on YouTube with anything remotely like that. But in order for me to start getting where I need to be as fast as I should be there, guys are gonna have to start hitting that like button for real, bro. So there's so many other things going on in my life. In order for YouTube to continue to be something that I'm gonna do consistently, it's gonna have to get more of a response from you guys. All right. Anyhow, so this video is gonna be hopefully short, but the concept is oversaturated, and that is bigger is better. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. It's just not there just isn't truth in the way that it's phrased. So really what it is that more is better. And most guys are not big enough. All right? Period. Nowadays most guys are not big enough. And I don't think guys were necessarily bigger in past generations. I think guys lived bigger. I think their manhood was bigger. It was louder. So nowadays, more than ever, physical size, physical attributes need to be bigger to compensate for the fact that manhood is becoming smaller and smaller, right? And I think that there's multiple ways that I could point out how manhood is being minimized nowadays. I mean, we could start with the necessity of it. You know what I mean? The masculine traits of our forefathers just aren't in that much of demand nowadays because of obviously technology and, the infrastructure is already built. There's so many, physical aspects of manhood that aren't even required anymore. That used to be a daily requirement, a daily necessity. And as we all know, man, it's common sense. You're gonna value, appreciate, and respect things that you need, things that are essential. Then you get terms like beggars can't be choosers and all these other things. I mean, obviously, if you're dependent on something, you have to respect and value that something because your punk ass need it. But the moment you don't need it, you can neglect it. You know what I'm saying? You could be nonchalant about it. You know what I'm saying? You could take it for granted. So that's basically what's happening with manhood in, like I said, multiple different ways. Then the range of manhood is being minimized. Guys don't have the skill set range that they used to. I mean, one guy used to be able to do so many things 60 years ago, but that's because he had to be able to do those things to not only survive, but just merely to exist, just to be visible. He had to be able to do those things. Just to get through the day-to-day, he had to be able to do those things. In order for anybody to have time to recognize him, to interact with or associate with other men, he had to have those skill sets because those were the reasons why men interacted. Soldiers interacted with each other because they had the skill set of soldiering. You know what I mean? Carpenters interacted with each other because they were carpenters. You know what I mean? Lumberjacks interacted with each other because they had to cut down trees together. So a lot of men are becoming invisible today because they don't matter. And I hate to say it to you guys like that, but I think the problem is nobody's being frank, nobody's being honest, nobody's getting to the damn point, and everybody's so sensitive, everybody's in their little feelings. Oh, you can't say that, it's insensitive, and all lives matter, and everybody's equal. Shut up. Listen, imagine that you were in Walking Dead, you know what I mean? Imagine if you were in a zombie apocalypse, okay? And there's guys to pick from. I'm sorry, dude. If you only had 10 people that you could pick and you had 30 people to pick from, you're not going to just close your eyes and say, any, mini, miny, mo. Hell no. You're going to pick them based on their skill set, guys. All right? Those are facts. You're going to want somebody that's good with medical stuff, that can dress a wound, and can differentiate antibiotics, knows where to find them, knows how to pick them and what's a necessity for the group, to have that covered. You're gonna want somebody that's militant, somebody that can fight, a warrior. You're gonna want somebody that's an engineer, somebody that can build. You get what I'm trying to say. If you only had 10 people that you could pick for your squad, you're gonna pick those 10 individuals based on skill set. Okay, what can they provide or benefit the group? So you can't sit here and tell me that everybody's equal. All lives are equal. Everybody's equal value. And shut up. Okay, it's just like when you're kids and you're picking your team for basketball. You're not gonna pick the 5 shortest people. You're not. You're gonna pick a combination of guys that are tall and guys that got skills that can play. You're gonna want somebody that can dominate in the center. You're gonna want somebody that can move the ball, rotate the ball. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want a point guard. Come on, man. Let's be realistic here. So my overall point is that a lot of guys are like, Allende, I want to get in shape, and Allende, I want to bulk up, and it's like, why? Why do you want to get bigger? Why do you want to get in shape? You obviously know there's a benefit to it, and let's be real. Most people, especially young guys, it's not the health aspect of it. It's not, because, I want my cholesterol to be lower and I want a good functioning heart. And also, shut that shit up. Okay? Most of it is appearance. Most of it is vanity. And most of it is guys want to be recognized. Okay? They want to be seen. They want to be acknowledged. They want to have presence. They want pre-selection. Okay? They want to be selected by the females. Right? So I'm not going to kid you. All of that makes a huge difference. Okay, women are going to have a preference for guys that have size, and of course that size coming from muscle. Okay, now this brings me back to the terminology. I would rather say more is better, right? Because bigger is oversimplifying it. Bigger is not always the case, but better and more, okay, is what people are gravitating towards, right? So if I'll give you an example that may seem like a silly example, but it's just something that I had noticed, right? When I bought my first brand new car was a Chrysler 300. Okay, that car came out, I think, like 05 or something like that is when it came out. I bought mine in 08. And there was a reason for that, because they changed the body type slightly in 08. They changed the trunk. I liked it more. But anyhow, that car was really popular at the time. It was the baby Bentley. Everybody was saying, it looks like the Bentley. That's not why I got it. I got it because it was a big-ass car. I like big cars, luxury sedan. But anyway, where I'm going with this is I didn't get the base model, right? I made sure to get, a higher package. I got the Touring. I don't ride stocks. One thing about me, any car I get, I'm not riding stocks. I'm putting rims on it. But I didn't go niggerish and gaudy and get big, ugly, loud rims. No, I got 22s, but they were very high quality. They were all chrome, real shit. They were very classy. They matched and fit the car, suited the car perfectly. Now, where I'm going with this is I would often pull up to the stoplight. When I first got that car, I remember the experience of pulling up to the stoplight when the timing was that I pulled up to somebody that also had the same car. And they would always be this subconscious checking. That person would be checking, I'm checking, the women that we had in the passenger seats would be checking, other people around would be checking, and people are doing this subconscious analysis and they're comparing the two cars. And you know why my car always won that comparison? Because a lot of times the other person either had stocks, right? They either had stock rims, which I think the car came with like 17s or something. I don't know, because I took mine off and gave them away. I wouldn't know what the fuck it came with. Okay, I'm not riding no stocks. But the point is that when you compare those 22 chromes with the deep lip and everything to the stocks, there's no comparison, right? Because not only are they bigger, okay, but they're better, okay? And they accent the car completely. They changed the whole presentation of the car. But yet, the point I'm trying to get at is that it's the same damn car, though. It's the same car. They might have the base model. I got the touring package. You see what I'm saying? Be damned if you got cloth seats. So you guys get where I'm trying to go with this. Having that little slight physical advantage, it makes a difference. So why be silly and ignore it? You guys need to get bigger. You guys need to learn how to build muscle. You got to learn how to build some aesthetics. You got to get your shoulders wider. You got to get rounder. I'm not telling everybody to be a bodybuilder. That's not what I'm talking about. Most women and people don't even like that look. But what I'm saying is, when you're standing next to the guy that just rolled out of bed, he has that look, the dad bod, and you got some broad shoulders, you got some chest on you, you got a little bit of traps, you won that, okay? So a lot of you guys out here complaining about women's, preferences and what women are attracted to. I think that's the most ridiculous thing in the world, because you same guys that are saying that these women all want tall guys, they all want guys that are muscular, they all want guys that are fit, they all want guys that are rich, and they all want guys, like, but time out though. You same guys don't like being told that you're supposed to be attracted to overweight women. You don't like being told that, oh, you can't judge women's weight. That's body shaming. That's fat shaming. You see what I'm saying? You don't like that logic either, right? None of you guys want to date tall, goofy, olive oil from Popeye looking chicks. None of you want to date fat, thumpy chicks. None of you want the busted Pillsbury Doughboy can. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. So if you don't want women, okay, that aren't aesthetically pleasing, why on God's green earth would you expect to get any type of recognition or any type of, appreciation from women if you're average or below average? If you're even remotely anywhere near average, if you're not far above average in your physique, in your fitness, why would you expect women to like you or want you? I'm being real, guys. You guys got to stop with the shit that doesn't make any sense. I hear so much stuff that doesn't make any sense from guys complaining. It's like, I'm in the friend zone. She just wants to be friends. It's like, bro, that would make sense. If there's nothing physically attractive about you, then you should be grateful that she wants to be friends. Okay, because that's what lines up with the logic. It's like, oh, well, what about my personality and I'm a good person? Exactly. That's why you're in the friend zone. Because you got a good personality. You'd make a good friend. Okay? But you're not getting no chick hot and bothered. You're not getting no chick moist in the panties. Did you see where I'm going with this, dog? Personality is not getting her moist in the panties. Right? But if you're, got a great body, you're in shape, you're fit, you have a lower body fat percentage, because that's where I'm going next, right? More. The body fat percentage being lower than average, the more you widen that, okay, is the more unique you become now. It's if you want to make it a numbers game, let's make it a numbers game, right? If the average man in your country is 18% body fat, why not be 10% body fat? Why not be 7% body fat? Now you're winning that. Statistically speaking, okay, numerically, mathematically, you're winning that now, right? Now you're that more appealing because you're in better shape. Now, that takes effort, that takes time, right? It takes focus, it takes hard work. These are all things that are putting you above someone else because they didn't put the time in. They didn't put the money in. They didn't put the effort in. They didn't put the discipline in. Okay, congratulations. You're winning something now. And what do we know about women? Much like everyone else, they hang out at the finish line. Because we say that about women, like only women pick the winners. Really? Really? Because when rich people are accused of a crime and they about to go to prison, they hire lawyers that are winners. Yeah, you see how simple that is? So stop acting like only women pick the winners. No, fucker. Everybody picks the winners. Okay? Everybody that has the options, everybody that's in a position to choose, they pick the winners. Companies look at resumes, they pick the winners. Okay? Anybody that's in a position to hire somebody or pick somebody or choose somebody, they're picking the best option that they can obtain. So everybody picks winners. Stop saying that women wait at the finish line and pick the winners. Really? Really? Because I'm a professional athlete, and guess what? Everybody hangs out at the finish line waiting on the winners. Okay? The photographers, the owners of the supplement companies, okay? The people that run the show, you know what I mean? Everybody is waiting at the finish line to see who won. Who won? Okay, you won? Hey, listen, we'd really like to do this deal with you. Hey, we'd really like to do this with you. Hey, you really should come and do this show. Hey, we'd really like to do this photo shoot with you. Hey, we'd really like to pay you to make this appearance. Hey, we really... And guess who's also there? The women. Hi, can I take a picture with you? Oh yeah, let's exchange Instagrams. Oh, how long are you in town? Oh, Are you here with your girlfriend? Yeah, everybody's waiting at the fucking finish line. All right, guys? So the point is better is better. Okay? Better is better. So whatever's better is better. Let's make it real simple. So for you guys out there that's acting like you kind of sort of want to get big, bitch, you want to get big. It will improve everything for you. All right? People will take you more seriously. All right? Guys are going to subconsciously think twice about disrespecting you or crossing you. So you're going to have better social interactions. It's going to increase your confidence, which in turn is going to get you better results because everybody likes somebody that's confident. All right? You don't want to get on a plane and the pilot's like, yeah, we should make it. I mean, I'm pretty confident we're going to land. No, bro. Everybody likes confidence. All right? It puts people at ease. Also, of course, the women are going to find it far more attractive. You're going to find more self-respect and more value in yourself and more satisfaction in yourself. So, yes, guys, all right? Start doing what you got to do to reach those particular goals. I guarantee you other things will start getting easier for you in life. And the way that you look and the way that you carry yourself is the first representation that, of course, people are going to see. So that's why people respect and appreciate when somebody has a nice body, because they know it's difficult to do and they know that most people can't do it, won't do it, haven't done it, whatever the case may be. All right, guys, so go ahead, get in the comments, tell me what you think about all the shit that I was just talking. I got another challenge coming up soon, and a lot of guys have actually been asking me about this. That's why I said, all right, let me talk about it a little bit, because some guys act like they don't even know the importance of it. So a lot of guys are talking about they want to get bigger. They're tired of being skinny. They've been skinny their whole lives, whatever the case may be. Or some guys are skinny fat. They got a high body fat percentage, but they don't have any actual muscle mass there holding them up. So I was like, damn, you know what? Maybe the next challenge that I do isn't going to be for burning fat. Maybe it's to put on some muscle, because a lot of guys want to do that. The show that I did last month, I was actually 2 pounds bigger than the time prior to competing. So it's the biggest I've ever been. So I'm definitely still making size gains, although minimum. But I'm going to be personally going into a bulk starting probably end of this month, maybe in 20 days, maybe in 15 to 20 days. I'm going to start a bulk of my own. I haven't bulked in years, so I'm going to consciously try to put on a lot of size. So yes, I am willing to share that information and that procedure and that protocol and that program and those techniques with guys in another group chat. So anybody that's interested in putting on some muscle and wants me to help them, I guess, compartmentalize it, put it into some type of structured plan that you can follow, go ahead and jump in the email, and you'll have the option of either doing it with the group chat for one first time initial fee, or you'll have the option to do it one-on-one and get the one-on-one guidance and the specifics for you as an individual from me on the week-to-week or the month-to-month, depending on what works for you. All right, so getting people big, getting people shredded. I've been doing this shit for years. What can I say, bro? I know what the fuck I'm doing. And other than that, like the damn video, man. Like I said, man, like the video and share it with somebody. Share it with somebody that's tired of being scrawny. Share it with somebody that's sitting here debating whether or not girls like muscles. And and it's funny because so many guys, that's their main focus is women, and I get it because the little head be talking to you. But a lot of these things, they overlap with everyone else. And everyone else, bro. When I get pulled over by the police, my girl thinks it's hilarious. When we get pulled over by the police, she like already knows you ain't gonna get a ticket. I'm dead ass serious, bro. When I get pulled over by the police, my girl already looks at me like, you ain't gonna get no damn ticket. The cop will come over and we'll be talking. I'll give him my driver's license, and they always have to comment on my size, on my physique. Like, damn, bro, you're big, and what gym do you go to, and whatever. And it always turns into, yeah, we should work out sometime. So the point I'm trying to make is that people across the board appreciate it, and men, I think, generally speaking, they want more muscles. Most guys want more muscle. I don't care if they're doctors, lawyers, I don't care where they are. Most guys, they want it. And a lot of guys appreciate it and value it. I have older men that are always like, hey, hey, young blood. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's always, little kids are always turning their head like, mommy, look at his muscles. And I'm not even the biggest guy. That's the thing that's crazy. Or maybe in my world, I feel small because I'm a competitive bodybuilder, so I'm always around guys that are way bigger than me. You know what I mean? But people in general appreciate it, guys. It's not just women appreciate a guy that has an above average amount of muscle mass, right? And again, I'm not saying everybody needs to be a bodybuilder, because a lot of you guys out there are stupid as hell. And you're like, well, I'm not a bodybuilder and I don't want to be. Shut up. That's not the fuck I'm saying. It's not the fuck I'm saying. What I'm saying is have more muscles on your body than you have fat. That's what I'm trying to say, all right? Because there's a lot of jokes that you'll see on social media in the fitness community, and they'll go to the tune of, nobody cares about your abs when you're 140 pounds, bro. And it's true. You can be big and not shredded, and people will appreciate and value that. But you cannot be shredded with no muscles and people care. I'm telling you right now, if you're shredded, I'm talking about 3-4% body fat, and you don't have no muscle mass, nobody cares. It's not impressive. Nobody gives a shit, all right? That you're all shredded up, and you ain't got no chest, no shoulders. You look like you've never done a leg day in your damn life. Your back has no width. Your shoulders have no width. Your neck is like a giraffe. I'm telling you right now, nobody gives a shit, guys. All right? So whether you're a teenager, in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, men should be carrying some muscle. All right? Other than that, I'm out of here, guys. Keep it authentic. Peace.